Hello students, today we are going to take up a very interesting topic, that is features of a news article. But before we start this topic, let's talk about a news article. What is actually a news article? A news article, as we have discussed in the previous session, is a form of non-fiction literature that talks about real people, real facts and real incidents. So it's all real and factual. And if we talk about the definition, a news article discusses current or recent news of either general interest or of a specific topic. I'm sure all of you read newspapers, but have you ever wondered what makes a news article so captivating? So let's unravel this mystery by exploring the elements of a news article. So let's see what are these special elements. So we have 6 major elements of news article. These are headline, byline, lead paragraph, body, conclusion, and the last one, pictures and infographics. We'll take each one in detail now. We'll start with the headline first. The headline is a short, attention-grabbing title that summarizes the main idea of the article. It should be very catchy and very brief. So let's talk about some catchy headlines that we come across. When the Chandrayaan-3 successfully landed on moon, the newspaper was flooded with very interesting headlines like India is on the moon now. So that is the power of a catchy headline. Everybody was interested to read that particular article. So let's move on to the second feature, that is the byline. Now what is a byline? Byline is the name of the reporter that comes immediately after the title. And what is the purpose of this byline? It helps to establish the credibility of the write-up. When we read the name of the reporter, we believe that the news article is actually true and authentic. And we are aware of the source of the news. When we talk about the lead paragraph, this is a third most important feature of a news article. As the name suggests, it leads the article and it is the first or the opening paragraph of the article. It gives us essential information and answer the 5 W's and 1 H, essentially what, when, who, where, why, how questions. And these questions are: what is a text all about? When are the events of the text taking place? Who is being discussed? Where are the events taking place? Why is it being discussed? And how does the article discuss that particular topic? But I would like to mention something here, that it's not essential that all these questions are answered in that particular article. These questions depend from article to article. In some articles, there may be 2 whats and 1 why, and in some, there may be 1 why and 2 hows. So again, it depends on the article. Moving on, next we have the body. After the lead paragraph, we have the body of the paragraph that elaborates the information that is being introduced in the lead paragraph, and it provides additional details, quotes from various sources, background information and some relevant context about that given article. And finally, we have the conclusion of the article. When we talk about the article's conclusion, it means it ends with a concluding paragraph that may summarize the key points or even provide a concluding thought related to the topic being discussed in the given article. And the last but not the least element of newspaper article is the picture and infographics. These give visual appeal to the written text of the article and they enhance the comprehension of the given text, and they are equally important as the above elements. Now let's analyze this news based on the elements that we have discussed. We'll take each element in detail in this given newspaper article. So first, let's see the headline. The headline is "Back to Earth with a Bump." So it sounds very interesting and it's very catchy. Then comes the byline. In the byline, we have reported by Amanda Kelper, media correspondent, London. This is the byline. then this is the lead paragraph or the opening paragraph of the article that gives us 5 W's we have discussed. It talks about the British astronaut Tim Peake, who returned Earth from his 6-month stay aboard the International Space Station along his crewmates, and he's the first British astronaut to have lived on the ISS. So this is the first paragraph that introduces the subject of this news article. Moving ahead, we have the body of the article that gives us a detailed information about the 5 W's. How did the men manage to reach the space station? What did they do there? And how did they finally return to Earth? This is all being discussed in the second paragraph in a detailed way. One thing is very pertinent to note here, that here we have direct speech in this article. Direct speech is used when we are quoting something direct from the speaker's mouth. And here we have, Peake was asked how it felt to be home, and he answers, the smells of Earth are so strong and it's wonderful to be back in the fresh air. So whenever we have direct speech, it is always in inverted commas as it is mentioned here. Next we move to the last paragraph, the second last paragraph. Here we have the reported speech. It is very important to notice that in a news article, always past tense is used and it is always in reported speech. For example, if we read this, Tim said he was now looking forward to spending some quality time with his family. When asked if he would return to space in the future, he replied in a heartbeat. And finally, the concluding paragraph, that is a reorientation paragraph. Having been recognized by the Queen for his services to science, Tim is now a CMG or Companion of the Order of St. Michael and St. George. He dedicated this award to his entire team. So these are the essential features that we have discussed, but there are some features, they are also useful to this article. For example, the photo, and under this photo we have some written text that actually describes the photo. This is called a caption. It says, landing with a bump, Tim Peake lands safely in Kazakhstan. So let's recap the 6 features of news article that we have discussed in this video today. They are namely headline, byline, lead paragraph, body, conclusion, and picture and infographics. I'm sure you're well versed with all these features now, and you would be able to attempt these 4 questions that I have designed for you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Happy learning.